Day 90, Clearwater and the Koreshan Unity. So day 90 started in the beautiful little town of Clearwater, Florida. And you can totally understand where the name comes from once you make it to their beautiful beach. And again, I'm very grateful to my friend Casey who told me about it. The beach was unbelievable. The water is crystal clear and the beach is shallow, so you can walk for hundreds and hundreds of feet and the water barely gets above your waist. So I had a wonderful time at the beach and I am very much looking forward to someday making it back there. And then you drive over this beautiful bridge that turns into a causeway. And you come to a little place called Madeira, Florida, where they have this church that looks like a giant chicken, no matter which angle you're looking at it. And a little bit further down, there is a landing site of a conquistador named Panfilio de Narvaez. Of course, his landing there resulted in the extermination of the local tribe. But the remarkable thing is that he and his men embarked on a very ill-fated overland trek. And losing almost everyone on the way, 8 years later, they walked out on the Pacific coast. So they became the first Europeans and the first African, because one of them was from Africa, that actually crossed the North American continent. And then there is this little pottery workshop exhibit place that has a real piece of a Berlin Wall there. So these were the things I did around Clearwater. And my next stop, cults. So, a guy named Cyrus Steed, who was a self-proclaimed alchemist and a physician, actually fried his brain during a botched science experiment. He electrocuted himself, and while he was unconscious, he had a vision that told him that he was destined to bring the new take on the Messianic teachings to the humanity. So the whole crux of his cult was actually believing in community, celibacy, and equality in order to achieve immortality. He actually believed that God is a hybrid of male and female, and that's why equality between the sexes was a cornerstone of their beliefs. And they actually thought that women were enslaved in their marriages, and that's why celibacy should be practiced. Another take on reality was that the earth is concave and we actually live on the inside of it. So everything we think of as the world and the universe is actually contained on the inside of the earth. So he recruited many followers from educated upper classes, and they all moved to Florida where they founded their settlement. They were very big on fending for themselves and being self-sufficient. And the whole cult was run by something called the Planetary Council, which consisted of only women and led, of course, by the founder of the cult. And they made it all the way up until the 50s when everyone pretty much died out. Well, that's what happens when you practice celibacy. And they disbanded themselves and donated the territory of their settlement to the state of Florida to become a museum and a state park. So the grounds were very nice. They actually built the beautiful gardens there, and it was pretty cool to see. And also it was Halloween time, so the park had a lot of cute decorations dedicated to Halloween. And again, that was pretty interesting to see, to read the exhibits, to learn about that cult. And I gotta say, as far as cults go, it was as benign as it gets.